17-year-old Lyra Jenkins had always felt out of place. Growing up in a rural town, she'd spent her days wandering the forest, chasing whispers of ancient legends. Her father, a space engineer, had vanished when she was young, leaving only strange tales of alien civilizations and lost artifacts. His disappearance was classified, shrouded in mystery. But that didn't stop Lyra from dreaming of the stars. One fateful night, a meteor shower illuminated the sky. One meteor, brighter and larger than the rest, seemed to veer off course, crashing deep in the forest. Unable to resist her curiosity, Lyra grabbed her backpack and a flashlight and sprinted toward the impact zone. When she arrived, the ground was scorched and steam rose from a massive crater. But this wasn't a meteor. It was a spaceship, half buried in the earth, with its alien hull pulsating with faint blue light. The ship's design was unlike anything Lyra had seen in the textbooks her father left behind. It had sleek curves, like the body of a serpent or a dragon, glistening with a metallic sheen. A hatch opened with a soft hiss, and a ramp descended. Lyra's heart pounded in her chest, but a strange feeling, almost like a calling, drew her inside. The interior was cold and dimly lit. Strange, luminescent runes lined the walls, casting an eerie glow. As Lyra ventured deeper, she stumbled upon a room filled with strange relics, crystals, weapons, and armor. One piece caught her eye, an ornate set of armor shaped like the scales of a dragon, its surface shimmering in shades of blue and silver. It was clearly made for a human-sized figure, unlike anything else on the ship. Lyra reached out, and as her fingers brushed against the armor, a voice spoke inside her mind. "Chosen one, do you accept the bond?" Startled, she stepped back. Who's there?" "I am Drakynth, the last guardian of the Dragonkin. Our kind has long watched over the universe, but we have fallen. Only you, a heart unbroken by the darkness of space, can wield our legacy." Lyra hesitated, her father's stories echoing in her mind. The Dragonkin were mythical protectors, said to be able to harness the power of the stars themselves. But why would they choose her? She took a deep breath. "Yes, I accept." In an instant, the armor surged to life. It disassembled, swirling around her body like a storm of metal shards before locking into place. It was lightweight yet strong, hugging her form perfectly. The visor lowered over her eyes, and suddenly, the darkness of the ship was replaced by a HUD interface displaying alien symbols and data. She felt a surge of power, her senses amplified beyond human capability. The voice of Drakynth spoke again, this time more clearly. "The armor is now yours. It will enhance your strength, speed, and senses. But most importantly, it will make you invincible. The universe is not as it seems, Lyra. Dark forces seek to control this power. You must protect it and the legacy of my people." Suddenly, the ship rumbled. Lyra's HUD displayed incoming threats. Unidentified life forms boarding the ship. She turned to see humanoid figures, clad in dark armor with glowing red eyes. Aliens unlike anything from Earth's mythology. They pointed their weapons at her, hissing in an alien tongue. Lyra's instinct kicked in. Without thinking, she raised her arm, and the dragon armor responded. A plasma shield materialized, blocking a barrage of laser shots. With a sweep of her hand, she summoned a blade of energy, slicing through the attackers effortlessly. She felt unstoppable. The armor moved as if it were part of her, an extension of her thoughts and will. The intruders, realizing they were outmatched, retreated, leaving Lyra standing alone in the dimly lit corridor. "These are the hunters," Drakynth explained. "They are scavengers of powerful relics. They sensed the ship's descent and came to claim its treasures. But they cannot be allowed to possess this power." Lyra nodded. "Then let's finish this." The ship began to rumble once more, not from the intruders but from its own systems coming back online. Lyra could feel the ship's consciousness merging with her own through the armor. It was as if the entire vessel was an extension of her body now. With a thought, she commanded the ship to take off. It rose from the crater, shaking off the dirt and debris. The hunters' ships, hovering above, began to fire. But Lyra was faster. With a flick of her wrist, the ship unleashed a barrage of energy beams, obliterating the enemy vessels. She soared into the sky, the earth shrinking beneath her. The ship responded to her commands, darting through the stars with the agility of a bird and the ferocity of a dragon. The thrill of space travel coursed through her veins. She had never felt so alive, so powerful. As she cleared Earth's atmosphere, a massive alien warship loomed ahead, its dark silhouette blocking out the stars. It was a dreadnought of the hunters, bristling with weapons. Lyra knew she couldn't match its firepower head-on. "Trust in the armor," Drakynth urged. "The Dragonkin strength lies not just in might, but in strategy." Lyra closed her eyes, feeling the armor's energy pulsing with her heartbeat. She could sense weak points in the enemy ship structure, like a dragon sensing where to strike its prey. With a deep breath, she dove towards the dreadnought, weaving through its barrage of lasers. She evaded the shots with impossible speed, her armor guiding her movements. She flew close to its hull and, with a powerful punch, smashed into a critical engine core. The ship shuddered, explosions rippling across its surface. Lyra didn't wait to watch it burn. She flew off, racing through the debris field as the dreadnought erupted in a blinding flash. As the light faded, she looked back at Earth, now a distant blue orb in the darkness of space. She felt a pang of longing, but knew she couldn't return. Not yet. The universe was vast, filled with threats she'd only just begun to understand. But she also knew she wasn't alone. Drakynth's voice was a comforting presence in her mind. "You have the heart of a dragon, Lyra. Together, we will protect this galaxy from the darkness." She smiled, feeling the warmth of the armor around her like a protective embrace. For the first time in her life, she felt truly at home, not on Earth but out here among the stars. With a determined look, she set her course for the unknown. Lyra Jenkins, the girl who found dragon armor on an alien spaceship, was no longer just a small-town dreamer. She was a guardian now, the invincible heart of a dragon, ready to take on whatever the universe had in store. And nothing would ever be the same again.